Alright, so today I'm just going to show you guys how to do Lelutka Evox lipsticks. I do the appliers though, I don't do balm, so this is going to be for applier only. The first thing that you're going to want to do is go on lelutkasl.com and you're going to click on the download button, just hover over it, and then scroll down and go to the texture kit for Evox. That's the very first thing that you have to do because you're going to need the lipstick template. And then after you do that, you're going to go on Pinterest or Google or just about anywhere just to get a photo of lipstick that you want. You're just going to right click it and hit save. And then you're just going to open GIMP and then load the lip template. Once you open up the Lelutka texture kit, you're just going to drag the lipstick into GIMP, and then we're going to get the photo that we saved from Pinterest. Okay, now on the right hand side, where it shows your lipstick that you saved, you're just going to click on that because you don't want this clicked when you're trying to work on this one. So you click that, and you see how this is in bold? You're just going to right click it and go to add alpha channel, and then we're going to hit Shift S, and that's going to let us stretch it a little bit. And then you're going to go to your eraser tool and you're going to erase, oh wow, hold on a minute. Let me change my brush. Okay, so we're just going to erase around the lips. And honestly, don't even worry, like, if you kind of mess it up a little, because that can always be fixed. So and honestly, if you're just starting out, like creating on Secondlife, I would suggest start out with lipsticks or even tattoos. Like it's probably the easiest thing to make on here. So it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't be stressing out. It's okay. Alright, once you're okay with it, you're going to go back to this layer over here. You're going to right click and you're going to duplicate it. Now the one underneath, not the top one, the middle one, you're going to hide it because you don't want to see it right now. Then you're going to go back and click the top layer, get your eraser tool, and we are just going to erase the bottom part of the lip. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, honestly, it doesn't. Okay. Now we are just going to move this upward. And just kind of try to line it up the best that you can. Obviously, the photo was like a little tilted, and that's okay, because we're going to fix that. So next you're going to go to, up at the top on the toolbar, you're going to go to Tools, Transform Tools, and you're going to go to Warp. So now we're just going to warp the lips a little bit, just so it can, go inside the template. So you're just going to pull it. And then you kind of want to make it even. I mean, the best that you can. Like I said, don't worry about it. And even if the lips are like hovering over the template itself, it does not matter because we're going to fix that. So it's good like that. So we're going to make this top layer invisible. Just click the eye. Now we're going to go to the second layer. Click the eye so we can see. Go back to your eraser tool. Now this time we're going to erase the top part of the lip. Okay, now we're just gonna move it down. Go back to your warp tool, and you're just gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna warp it. Like I said, don't worry about this outer part sticking out of the template. It does not matter, because we'll be fixing that. So you're just gonna stretch it. Now for this bottom one, you do want to bring it up a little bit higher, towards the middle area. And then, okay, so we're just going to click on the top layer. We're going to right click and hit merge down. Now we're going to go to our color picker tool. So tools, how do you get to it? Hold on. Oh, here we go. It's right here. Duh. Okay, tools and then color picker. So you're just gonna want to get like the darkest color that's in the lip itself, and you're just gonna click, and then it saves the color over here. You're gonna make a new layer, and then take this new layer that you just clicked on and drag it down. Or actually, you could just use the arrows like that. That's what drags it down. So, plain layer, drag it down. So it has to be underneath of your lipstick layer. Then we're going to click on this bottom layer, the template. You're going to right click, alpha to selection. You're going to go back to your plain layer. You're going to go to your paintbrush tool, and then you're just going to color it in the middle. Now you're going to go back to your first layer. You're going to right click, merge it down, and then while it's already highlighted, you're just going to right click, select, invert. Now on your keyboard, you're just going to hit the delete button. And then up at the top toolbar, hit select, and then none. Now always make sure that this bottom layer, you unclick it. So now we're going to export this. We're going to go to Files, Export As, Lip Sample 1. Okay, and now we're going to go into Secondlife. Before you can actually test it, you have to res a regular prim. Just res a prim on the ground. If you don't know how to do that, you just click edit anywhere on your land, and this little button right here, you're going to click it and just going to res a prim. I already have my prim resed already. So now, if obviously you own a Lelutka head, which is why you're trying to create makeup for it. So in the Lelutka folder, let me just do let me search it up. Avalon. So in the folder of your head, there is a creator kit. So you're just going to unpack that. And then when that happens, it's going to look like this when you unpack it. So this is the creator kit. So in the prim that you just res, you're going to right click it, you're going to click edit, you're going to go to the contents tab over here, and you're going to just drag the LTA into your prim. LTA. So now you're going to go to your the texture tab. You're going to click it. You're going to go to local. You're going to click add. And then you're going to find the lipstick that you just exported. So here goes my lip sample. You're going to click open. Make sure you highlight it and click OK. Now you're going to click the box, the prim, and then this is going to pop up for you. So basically you can make any of this as an applier. So we're doing lips, so you're going to click on HD lips, you're going to hit diffuse, and your lips are going to pop up like that. So I mean, this is how, like, you just test it before you start uploading all of your textures into Secondlife. Like, you don't want to keep wasting your linden, so you definitely have to do this process, you know, so you can test it, so you can see what you have to fix, if you actually like it. And this is a problem that always happens with me when I'm making lipsticks. Click in your Lelutka HUD, and you see how this is like very light. Make sure it's clicked all the way, because going from something like that, not realizing that it's very low, always make sure it's up high. So that's how you make the lipsticks. So basically what I do, I go back into GIMP. So let's just say you want to make different colors, and you're like, well, how do I make different colors? So you're just going to make sure you're on the lipstick layer. You're going to go to colors, go to curves, and this is basically just how you change the colors. So you can make it darker, you can make it lighter. If you click this, you can go to red. You can go to green. You can go to blue. Or you can also go to colors and then hue, saturation. I never mess with the lightness or the saturation, but if you want to do different funky colors, like a rainbow pack or something, you can just go in here, and that's just how you change the colors. So I'm just going to make colors for myself real quick. I'm going to pause this, and then I'm going to show you how to make the HUD, and how to get it functioning and stuff. So I'll be back. Alright, so once you get all your colors in order and you figure out like how many lipstick colors that you want to have, you're just going to go to your local in the prim, and you're going to test all of them out. So basically, I picked the color that I want in my ad. So I'm just going to keep this one on. And then you're going to want to take a picture. This is just how I do mine, just because for me it's easier. So you're just going to take a photo of you and the lipstick, and I'm actually going to pause it while I do that, and then I'll come right back. Okay, so basically what I do, I just use my template from another lipstick that I had made, and I just remove all of this. Okay, hold on. Okay, so the picture that I just took of my new lipstick, I'm just gonna drag it in to GIMP. I'm gonna put it underneath as the bottom layer. And then I'm just gonna get it to fit how I like it. So something like that. And then I pick a name for it, which I think I'm gonna leave it blank because I have no idea what I'm gonna name it yet. So, so then I'm just gonna export it. So I just export it. So while that's exporting, okay, so I'm gonna go back to a regular pose stand. So now you're gonna want your prim with the lipstick behind you because you're gonna be very zoomed into your face. So you can get a clear picture. Now you're gonna take pictures of each color on your lips for your HUD. So I'm gonna have to go bald for a minute. Gotta go bald. But bald is cute, right? At least that's what I was told by someone. Okay, so you're gonna go into your local, go to your lipsticks. Always, when you do your lipsticks, please number them because this is gonna help you out so much when you're doing your HUD. So you're gonna click on the first one, click it, HD Lips, Diffuse, and then we're just gonna save it. And then this is just gonna be the process. You're just gonna keep doing the same thing. You're gonna go to the second one, click on it, HD Lips, Diffuse, snap a picture. So this is just what you're gonna keep doing until you're finished every single lip color. So I'm just gonna pause it and finish up. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna go back into GIMP. I'm gonna go to File, I'm gonna close this because I already saved it. Discard it. Then you're gonna go to the photos that you just took, okay? You're always gonna put, so if you numbered them 1 through 8 or 1 through anything, always grab the last photo that you took and put down first. So I do 8 lip colors. So this is my 8th one. So as I'm putting them on top of each other, it's gonna stay in the correct order. If that makes sense. So this is how I always do it, just so I don't get confused about the numbers. Because I did used to label my lipstick like by color, but then sometimes it's so confusing because you're like, well, wait a minute. Is this one the pink one or the coral one? Like, it's just, it gets confusing. Oh, shoot. So now you're gonna right click every single layer and do add alpha channel. So you're gonna do it for every single one. This is kind of like, this is what takes the longest. So now we're gonna go to rectangle select tool. If it's not over here on the left hand side, go to tools, selection tools, and rectangle select. Now you're just gonna zoom in. If you hit Control and use the wheel on your mouse, that's how I do it. That's how I zoom in. What's the matter? What? So now when you got it where you want it to be, you're gonna right click, select, invert. Now you're gonna hit delete on your keyboard. Now if you look in this box, you're gonna see that the outline is deleted, but the lips are still there. So you're going to click on each layer and hit delete. Each layer, just hit delete. Then you're going to go back to the very first layer. You're going to go to select none.